Good afternoon. Today I'll be felting a acorn tree ornament. Before I begin, if you like my content, please like and subscribe. You can find me on Facebook at The Hobbybird and Robin's Cozy Creations. I'll post the links in the description below. And hit that bell icon and you'll get a notification when I post a new video. All right, so we're gonna start with that nut portion of the acorn. So I'm gonna use this lighter brown or medium brown color. And we're going to start by rolling in one direction and then rolling in the opposite direction. Roll tightly so that you don't have to felt as vigorously. I am using a 38 gauge triangle needle. Okay, just pushing the edge, felt in a little, and then drag that wool over to give it a nice seamless finish. We're going for a kind of oval shape. Do the same on the other end, push down, pull up here. Okay, and then it's just going to have a little dot basically on the end here. Let's take a little bit of brown. Make a loose ball. And then we're just going to place it on the end here and we're going to felt it into place. Switching my needle to the triangle 40 just to smooth it out. The higher the gauge, the finer the needle. So now we're going to wrap this with a darker brown to create that top part of the acorn. If you just put it a little above halfway, because you're going to felt it upwards to create an edge. So it's okay if it's a little lower down. So we're just going to kind of tack it into place to begin with. Make sure we cover the entire area. Okay, see? I know it's very brown on brown right now, so it's hard to see, but Now we're going to put even more brown here, just not on the top, but just across the edge, just to create a thicker ridge. You see how I'm kind of tucking it upwards here underneath to create that ridge. So you get that kind of acorn cap. See, it's starting to take shape. So all it needs is a stem. Take a little piece, I'm going to fold it at the top because I want it a little heavier at the top, and then we're going to roll it. Like that, and then just start felting it down right on the mat so it comes together. Now I'm going to pick it up. If you're not comfortable doing so, then just continue felting it on the mat. But I'm just going to carefully, with like shallow stabs, shape this between my fingers. Use guards if you're comfortable with using them for your fingers. I left it loose at the top here because it's just easier to attach when you have loose fibers. So we're going to put that straight on the center here. Okay. Our little acorn. Acorns have these kinds of small ridges on the cap. So to kind of highlight that, I'm going to use some gold thread and just kind of sew a little stitch or several stitches around the top so that it creates a pattern and just kind of gives it that more detailed look. And so that there's no knots or stitches or anything, I'm going to take the needle through the entire acorn. See, just a simple stitch. I'm going to go all around the base here. Okay, now when you get to the last stitch, we're going to go straight through and we're going to come out in between, a little above and in between these two stitches, like so. Okay, and then we're going to continue the stitch in the next row so that they kind of stagger. You see how they're staggered? You're just going to continue around. Okay, so now we stitched the pattern across the entire top, and we're just going to push the needle through the entire base here towards the, towards the edge of this tip. Okay, like so. And then we're just going to push it back through to the top here, like that. So you can't see where the stitch went through. And then we're just going to cut it. No seams, no threads, just clean stitches. And now, because it's Christmas, we have to make it a little more Christmassy and give it a little more color, because let's face it, brown on brown is a little boring. So I have a red ribbon. Now we're just going to tie around the top here. And we'll do a little bow. And now just a thread so we can hang it on the tree. Hope you liked my tutorial. Thanks for watching. Bye.